Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to talk about the best movies of 2019. So I got this idea from Pulling Banana Books, but she did some categories for best and worst, and I'm going to do the categories for best movies. So the first category is most surprising, and this one, so there's also best sequel, so this one doesn't go for both of them. I have a different best sequel, but this one is a sequel. And my most surprising is Frozen 2. I hated the first Frozen. I really did. It was annoying. I thought the story was just like every Disney movie. But Frozen 2 surprised me. I actually quite enjoyed it. Listen, the songs are better, except for when Kristoff has this weird... He has this weird song, I don't even know what the song's called, but it's like he's in a boy band. You have him overlaying on top of him. Like, it's him, and then there's another him, and then it's weird. But overall, I quite enjoyed this one. So for the next category, it is Best Sequel. And this one was easy for me. Not a lot of sequels came out that I actually went to go see. Some movies just aren't worth watching a sequel because you didn't like the first one. Frozen 2 was the exception. My friend wanted to go see it, so I went. So my best sequel is Secret Life of Pets 2. Listen, this movie was so funny and so good. The original one, the first one, was so amazing too, but this one just topped it, which I didn't think was possible. It was amazing. I love all the characters. It's just such a good time. I highly recommend both of them, and I loved it so much. So the next category is Unpopular Opinion. And I felt like this was an unpopular opinion because most people I talked to about it, they said they didn't like it. I didn't think I was going to like it. Not a fan of Adam Sandler, really. Most of his movies are a miss for me. But this one really surprised me. I was laughing. It was great. And it's Murder Mystery. This one is a Netflix original movie, and it was so great. I love a good murder mystery, and this was just a funny take on how murder mysteries work, and I loved every second of it. I watched it twice. My moms did not enjoy it, but I thought it was hilarious. Jennifer Aniston is in it, and it's great. I highly recommend it. So the next category is Funniest Film. I was trying to decide if I wanted to make this part of my top 5 because it was amazing. I loved every second of it. Or if I wanted to make it my funniest film. And I thought it'd be more flattering to make it my funniest film because I think that's really what they were aiming at, to make it hilarious and fun for everyone in the family. Even though there were some crude humor moments that I lived for. And that is Jumanji 2, The Next Level. I'm just not realizing that 3 of them are sequels. But Jumanji, The Next Level was really next level, dude. This was incredible. The whole theater could not stop laughing. Every joke landed. It was perfection. And I just really, really, really hope that I'm pretty sure they're making a third one from how the last one ended, but I just need more. I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I love Jack Black, I love Karen Gillan, I love Kevin Hart. Like, everyone is so wonderful, and they're amazing actors. It's everything I could have asked for. So the last category is Most Underrated. This was an easy choice for me because I watched this, not when it was in theaters, but at home, and I had never heard of it before. My dad was like, oh, you need to watch this. So I watched it, and it was incredible. Like, how was it not hyped? I just don't understand. Like, I hadn't seen any commercials about it. I hadn't heard anything about it. I hadn't seen any posters around the movie theater. and I was blown away at how beautiful this film is. It had me crying, and it was Don't Let Go. This movie was crazy. So it's basically just about this girl. She's accidentally killed, and so her uncle is trying to get her to not be killed. And it's, I don't know how else to describe it. It is crazy, mind-blowing, beautiful. The cinematography is gorgeous in it. Like, ugh. I just want more people to watch it because it is amazing. There's some pretty big celebrities in it too, and well, like 2 or 3, and it is gorgeous. The girl from Wrinkle in Time, we don't talk about Wrinkle in Time, but the girl from Wrinkle in Time is in it, and oh, she's amazing. She's incredible. So yeah, I highly recommend that one because no one's talking about it. And I also have one honorable mention before we get into my top 5 best movies of 2019. My honorable mention is, I'm just going to preface this. My honorable mention is my honorable mention because I don't feel like I can put it in my best movies of 2019. I am not a fan of Marvel. Like, I've watched a few of their movies, but just not enough to feel like I could be considered a Marvel fan. I've also not read the comics, so this is why it's an honorable mention, because it would be like my number 5 or my number 4. But I'm gonna keep it at my honorable mentions, so. And that is Avengers Endgame. I was highly surprised. The trailers really made me love it. I was like, oh, that looks quite interesting. But dude, I was surprised. I was highly surprised that I loved this as much as I did. It doesn't feel like 3 hours, and not like it, chapter 2, but it's beautiful, I think. It has more of an independent film vibe. There is a little bit of fighting, but it's more of a slow-paced and like getting through into the characters and how they've been affected by the Infinity War. I didn't watch that one. I watched the end of it, so I know who like disappeared and stuff, so I could have like an idea of what was kind of happening. That's also why I think that I cannot put it as one of my best movies, because I didn't watch Infinity War. I think that's the 3rd one. I could be wrong. I really don't watch Marvel movies, but this one made me cry. I teared up quite a bit, and I thought it was amazing. Yeah. As a non-Marvel fan, I say it's amazing. So on to my top movies of 2019. Don't come for me if you don't agree with me, that's fine, but this is the best of the best. So number 5 is Toy Story 4, another sequel, I know, but I grew up with Toy Story. Like, this was my movies, and Toy Story 4 was amazing. I loved every second of it. It was beautiful. It was funny. It was heartwarming. I cried. I did. Listen, Woody is the best. I don't know much else to say because I feel like everyone has watched at least one Toy Story, but it's just an adventure. Also, oh wait, there's these ventriloquist dummies, and I was fucking dead the whole time they were on the screen. They walked crazy. It was, you think a kid's movie? Absolutely not. This is perfect for any age. And I'm pretty sure they had like some adult humor in there, which most Pixar Disney movies do, but it was more so this time. And I think because they realized their audience grew up. So we're ready for some adult humor, but also the characters we love. My number 4 pick is Joker. I went out of the theater feeling meh about this movie. Whenever I went back and thought about everything that happened within this movie, I was like, wait, I should be looking at this in a different way. I love independent films. And that's how I started to view this movie, because I was viewing it as something that was more supposed to be more action-packed. But then I took in as an independent film, and I was like, dude, this is genius. I love it. I think it talked very much about mental health, and I was happy about that. I wish there was at least another monologue that he had that would be more powerful, but the last, like, I guess 20-30 minutes of the movie were nuts and absolutely beautiful, and not beautiful like in a good way, but like beautiful in the way that they showed mental health. They showed it in a very raw way, and I think they did an outstanding job. It's not as violent as everyone was saying. I went into it feeling very scared. Really was not bad at all. There's way more violent movies like John Wick or something, but this was, I loved. Like, when I look back, I pretty much love every second. The stairs scene, don't even with me. I love that. When I was in the movie theater, I said, oh, okay. I said, this is gorgeous. So, yeah. Also, the guy who played the Joker, I'm not going to attempt to say his name because I'm going to mess it up. But it was great. Loved every second of it after the movie ended. My number 3 pick is Knives Out. This was a murder mystery, a very Agatha Christie-esque. Oh, we love Agatha Christie. We love murder mysteries, and it was gorgeous. Jamie Lee Curtis was in it. She's my favorite. Love her. Stan her forever. But Jamie Lee Curtis was in it. She was brilliant. Chris Evans was in it. He was fine. But like, it was gorgeous. I loved, it was a long movie, I will say that. And it kind of felt like a long movie, but you just wanted to figure out more things. Like, it was beautiful. I loved it. There's not much to say about it because I can't say much about the murder mystery, because I can't give anything away, but oh, mwah, perfection. And my second favorite movie of 2019 was Dr. Sleep. So this is the sequel to The Shining. I've read neither books, so don't ask me about that. I haven't read a Stephen King book ever. I will not ever. But I watched The Shining a long time ago. I watched it when I was a kid, and that was great. Loved it. But Dr. Sleep, gorgeous. Everything about it was perfection. I like how people who hadn't watched The Shining could also enjoy it, because it kind of went back to what happened within The Shining. But it was more nostalgic if you had watched The Shining, because there was a lot of elements that coincided with The Shining. I was hooked from the second it came on. So I highly recommend that. I recommend that you watch The Shining if you haven't, and then watch Dr. Sleep, because that's the order it's supposed to go in, and Stephen King wrote the books like that too. My number 1 movie of 2019. This is a Netflix original. They really did it. Although it's based on a play, Netflix really did it. They kept it in play format, which is my favorite. I love plays, and Netflix keeping it true to its original format. I love that. Also, Kerry Washington is everything. We love her, we stan her, and it is American Son. American Son really did it. It was heartbreaking. It tackled so many different issues, and it's something you have to watch for yourself. I do not want to say anything about it, because it is something that you have to watch, because it is an absolute masterpiece. I bawled at the end. I just could not. If you don't like play format, then you're probably not going to like this because it takes place in one place the whole time. And so people just come in and out. There is a change in scenery, I believe only once, and it's a very powerful moment. Oh, it's so good, so incredible. The acting is at its highest potential. Like, Kerry Washington obviously is a wonderful actress in general, but she really outdid herself in this one. I was blown away by her performance. So those are my best movies of 2019. They are really the top of the top. The cream of the crop, if you will. I've actually never said that. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below what your favorite movies were of 2019 and if you had different ideas than me, or if you think some of my movies were the worst of the worst. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.